Hello everyone, my name is Susan and today I'll be sharing with you the story in the Bible about Miriam. The Bible says in the book of Exodus chapter 2 verse 3, the Bible says, "But when she could no longer heed him, she got a basket made of papyrus reeds and waterproofed it with tar and pitch. She put the baby in the basket and laid it among the reeds along the bank of the Nile River." Verse 4 says, "The baby's sister then stood at a distance, watching to see what would happen to him." Now, the baby's sister was Miriam. Miriam stood at a distance to watch what would happen to Moses, who was her young brother. What stood in my mind is the fact that Miriam, by that time, she was a small girl. She was a small girl, but the Bible said that she stood at a distance to watch what will happen to her young brother Moses. You know, it is very easy for a child by that time, as Miriam, she was too young. It was very easy for her to desire to go around, maybe by that time to be playing with her friends, to just be wanting to play ball or to just be with her friends. But the Bible says that Miriam stood at a distance to watch what will happen to Moses. So at this time, Miriam, she was a little girl, but she was standing as a watchman. She was standing as a watchman. So this made me understand that even at this end time, God is raising children to be watchmen. God is raising children to be watchmen. Just I can imagine at that time, Miriam was a small girl, and the Bible says that she stood at a distance to watch what will happen to her young brother Moses. And when you read down to the story, you agree with me, Miriam was, even as little as she was standing as a watchman. She was there. When Pharaoh's daughter came, Miriam was the one. She was very wise. "Should I call for you and one of the Hebrews women to take care of the child?" She was very smart. She was standing as the watchman, and she protected the destiny of her young brother Moses. So this leads me to say that, even at this end time, God is looking for children. That even in this end time, children are not excluded in the end time agenda of God. Even at this time, the Bible says that God will pour the Spirit. The Bible says that God will pour His Spirit upon all flesh, including the children. So children are not excluded in the end time agenda of God. At this time, God is raising children to be watchmen in their families. God is raising an army of children to stand as intercessors in their families. So children are not excluded in the end time agenda of God. So God is raising an army of children, even as we saw, in the book of Exodus, that Miriam, as little as she was, the Bible says that she stood at a distance watching what will happen to her brother Moses. And we can see that Miriam, she was involved, she was involved in protecting the destiny of her young brother. So God is raising an army of watchmen. God is raising an army of children who will stand in their families as intercessors, who will stand in their families as watchmen. God bless you so much. I hope you are blessed with this video. See you in the next video.